Are you looking to pass the PEGAPCLSA86V2 Lead System Architect (LSA) Pega Architecture Exam 86V2? With ITPrepare, you can rest assured that you are getting the most up-to-date and accurate information available. We have the Pegasystems PEGAPCLSA86V2 Exam Guide to be your valid resource for making preparation. Our comprehensive learning guide is designed to provide you with everything you need to know to ace the exam and become a certified LSA. Our collection of questions and answers cover a wide range of topics, including system architecture, case management, application debugging, and more. Don't let the PEGAPCLSA86V2 exam stand in the way of your career goals. Start studying today and take your first step towards becoming a certified lead system architect in Pega Architecture. Question 1. The BigCo quoting application is currently on-premise. BigCo plans to move the application to Pega Cloud. What factor do you need to consider for environment setup? A. Network security configuration. B. Database access configuration. C. System management application configuration. D. Log file access configuration. Answer. D. Question 2. XYZ Corp users are experiencing delays in the application that you suspect is related to the database. Which two options do you recommend to isolate the issue? Choose 2. A. Write Pega logs to the database server. B. Investigate when the database is used most heavily. C. Lower query time-related alert thresholds. D. Increase the threshold for blob size alerts. Answer. B, C. Question 3. BigCo receives complaints from existing customers and new prospects that BigCo repy irrelevant offers and products. Which two Pega solutions do you suggest to help solve this problem? Choose 2. A. Pega Marketing. B. Pega Customer Service. C. Robotic Process Automation. D. Customer Decision Hub. Answer. A, D. Question 4. Identify 3 rule types that are used in defining authentication service data instances. Choose 3. A. Data pages. B. Activities. C. Connectors. D. Reports. E. Data transforms. Answer. A, B, C. Question 5. How do you begin your research to diagnose the cause of the reported performance issue? A. Look at the performance profile and DB trace output from each node. B. Observe the cluster and node status on the Enterprise Health Console. C. Review guardrail warnings in the development environment to determine if any rules with warnings moved to production. D. Download the alert log file from each node and analyze the contents in the Pega Log Analyzer. Answer. B. Question 6. App Studio created a data type in the organization layer for quote data called BCO data quote. How do you help users find rules from this data class when working in App Studio? A. Create a BCO chi data quote class that inherits from BCO data quote. B. Use a data reference to configure the rules that you need from the BCO data quote class. C. Copy the fields in the data class to the BCO Qt work class so all subclasses can see the quote rules. D. Select each rule you want to reuse in the application as a relevant record. Answer: D. Question 7. Customer information is captured in an application. Corporate policy states that private information be secured and only visible to a limited users. Which configuration do you recommend? A. Use a visible when rule for the properties displaying sensitive information. B. Create an access control policy restricting access to the sensitive information. C. Configure an access deny rule restricting access to the sensitive information. D. Move sensitive information to separate sections and apply a privilege to the sections. Answer: B. Question 8. Security policies need to be configured for a newly developed Pega application using basic credential authentication. The lockout policy configuration must lock out users after 3 failed login attempts. The configuration must exclude administrator or executive operators from the lockout. How do you achieve this requirement? A. Define operator override setting in Enterprise Authentication System. B. Create a separate role for admin executives. C. Use exclude operators options in Security Policies landing page. D. Define access control policy to exclude admin executives. Answer: B. Question 9. Select 2 ways for queuing an item for a queue processor. Choose 2. A. Use the queue for processing method. B. Use utility smart shape. C. Use run in background smart shape. D. Use the queue for agent method. Answer: A, C. Question 10. Your application queues items for a standard agent. A case has not been updated as expected by the agent. On the System Queue Management landing page, the queue status for each item is available. What 2 issues can be identified in the System Queue Management landing page using the status? Choose 2. A. The agent failed when processing the item. B. The agent is scheduled to process the item in the future. C. The agent schedules were disabled. D. The agent is not configured for optimistic locking. Answer: A, B.